Hi my loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to make ginger cookies. Yeah, ginger cookies is what we're making today. So what we need are 2 bowls, flour, measuring cups, salt, eggs, sugar, ginger powder, baking powder, bicarbonate soda, and an egg. Did I mention an egg? And margarine. So in one bowl we are going to add in our dry ingredients. I'm using 1.5 cups of flour. Yeah, so that's the much I'm making. I'm not making that much because I just need a few pieces. I don't need much. And this time I'm baking using a jiko, though I did not shoot that. I'll do that next time. So make sure you level your cup. Yeah, for your cup. So that's one cup, and the largest cup I think is 250 ml. That's the 1 cup. Yeah, so I'm using 1.5 cups of flour. This is all-purpose flour. You can use. Can you use all-purpose? The self-raising. I don't know. I do a research on that. So, but I'm using. No, you only use all-purpose because the amount of baking you're adding is less compared to what you'd add to while you're baking other things. So since I'm using 1.5 cups of flour, I'm going in with half a tablespoon of baking powder. Yeah, we don't need much. We don't need them to rise that much. So it's just going with half a tablespoon of baking powder. Next, we are going to go in with bicarbonate of soda, just a pinch, like a quarter teaspoon. Yeah, bicarbonate of soda, a pinch of it. You don't need it much. Next, you're going to go in, mix it in, incorporate that. And as I said earlier, we're using ginger. I'm making ginger cookies. I love ginger cookies. I don't know who does not love ginger cookies. Then next I'm going to go in with some salt, a pinch of salt. Not much. Yeah. Mix it into the flour. Last thing, the ginger. You can add in as much as you want or as little as you want, or you can add in any flavor or yeah, any flavor spice of your choice. I prefer ginger. My second best is coconut. Yeah, but this time round I decided to do ginger, and I can add as much as I want, but I just remembered one of my daughters does not love ginger. She says it's bitter. So make sure you mix everything well. Everything is well incorporated, and you break the lumps in case of any. In case there are any lumps, you make sure you break them. Yup. So onto our second bowl, we are going to mix in the wet ingredients and the sugar. I'll start by adding in the margarine. You can use butter, but I did not have any butter, so we are going to use what you have. And so just going with like 3 tablespoons of butter or more. 3 tablespoons will be enough. That's 3 tablespoons is around almost half a cup. Yeah, it's almost half a cup. And this is where the hand gym comes in, because you'll have to beat this up until it mixes well. So next you're going to go in with a third cup of sugar, and also this is according to your preference, if you like it much or less. Yeah, you when it comes to sugar, you do your thing. And sorry about the worktop, guys. I'm working on my washing machine. My countertops were full. I did not have space, so that's why I opted to work on the washing machine. You mix it in. You make sure you mix it in so well. And I believe if you were doing this in high school, we used to call it mixo. Mama, what was its name? My sister used to make it for us using Blue Band, sugar, and cocoa. I know you'll remember that if you've gone through that. It was so nice. So that's the same thing you're going to do. You mix it the same way you used to mix that mixture in high school. So yeah, and as you do that, you make sure you scrub the sides to make sure that everything is well incorporated. You mix it, you beat it, and scrub the sides. Beat and scrub until it's well mixed. And you'll notice that the margarine will start being softer. It will be softer than the kawaida one. Yeah, and I did not use melted. I don't think you're supposed to use melted. I've not seen anyone use melted margarine or butter. And everything, by the way, has to be in room temperature. I forgot to say that. Everything has to be in room temperature. The egg and the Blue Band, the essence. So you cannot take anything from the fridge and you start working on it. It's going to affect the final product. So make sure everything is in room temperature. When we've mixed it well, you beat your egg in, and you make sure you smell your egg to make sure you're using an egg that it's not spoiled. The only way you to know if an egg is spoiled is through the smell. That's what I know. Yeah, and you're going to mix it in well and make sure you scrub the sides. Mix and scrub. That's the only thing you need to do. You'll be mixing and scrubbing to incorporate everything. And again, the Blue Band and sugar mixer is starting to change the consistency. It's becoming more softer. Yeah, so continue beating it until it's mixed up very well. And at this point, if you're lucky, if you have a hand mixer, it will save you so much, because this thing is strenuous. It's tiresome. So guys, thank you for watching up until this point. Please like this video, share, and subscribe, guys. Let's grow this family together. And yeah, tell your friends about it so we can grow together and learn new things together. Share our lives and experiences. Yeah, so I'm so grateful for the new subscribers, for the returning subscribers. I'm grateful and I'm humbled for your support. I hope we grow this thing together. We expand our boundaries, learn new things, expand our knowledge. It will be so great. Yeah, so you continue scrapping and mixing. I told you this thing can can be so tiring. If you have a hand mixer, the better. But they say good things come from far. You have to get tired to get good things, yeah. So that was enough. I think it's well incorporated. So I'm just going to go in with a little vanilla essence. The vanilla essence in this case is to beat the smell of eggs, to eliminate the smell of eggs. That's why we are using just a few drops. But if you are using vanilla as a flavor, you can add a tablespoon. Yeah, so a tablespoon will be enough for the vanilla flavored cookies. So this does not require much, so you just mix it in kidogo and it will be good. And as I said earlier, keep scraping the sides. You can see the final consistency. Then you go in with your flour. Half. You mix in the first half. And you don't add any liquid unless you added extra flour. Yeah, that's the only time you can use a liquid, because the eggs in the blue band in this case acts as the binding whatever we can call it. The liquid acts as the liquid. They're the ones that are going to bind the flour, to bind the mixture. So we don't need any milk or water in this case. But if by maybe accident or by any chance you add in more flour or maybe less margarine and eggs, you can go in with a tablespoon of milk. Mix it in until your dough is of a good consistency. Yeah, because we don't eat it like the chapati one or the mandazi one. This one is a bit tougher than that. Yeah, so just go in with the second half of the flour, and at this point you go in with your hands. You go in with your hands to mix it in. You fold the mixture in and knead just for a few minutes. It's not, when it comes to this point, it's not that strenuous. The only strenuous job is mixing the wet ingredients. That's the only thing that's a bit strenuous, though it's not that much strenuous. So yeah, you just fold it in a little at a time. And as you can see, it's all done. All the flour has already been mixed in. And you scrap the sides. At the end of this mixing and folding and kneading, we'll have a clean bowl. Yeah, so you continue scraping the side, and if you feel like your dough is softer than it should be, you can go in with 1 tablespoon of flour. In my case, I went in with 1 tablespoon and it was good. And you make sure you taste your sugar. I think I added a little more. I'm not a sugar person, so that cup to me was so much. So I did not even add a whole other. It was a little bit less than a third. So I think the next time I'm going to go in with a quarter cup. A quarter cup will be good for me. And that's it. You can see the dough. That's the dough. That's how it's supposed to be. You can see the bowl is already clean. You can clean it further. Yeah, and you shape your bowl. Now you shape your dough. At this point, you can start preheating your oven, depending on how many trays you're going to use. Yeah, I was just testing it on the surface of the bowl. When you rub your finger on it, you can see its reaction. Yeah, so scrap off all the flour and everything on the sides of the bowl. And as I was saying, at this point you can start preheating your oven. If you're using your oven. If you're using a jiko, you can start preheating your sufuria. Yeah, and then you prepare your baking tray by applying mudge and dusting it with flour. And as I said earlier, I was using a Jiko and I did not record that part. My phone died, so I was not able to record that part. By the time I was charging it, I had even forgotten I was supposed to record it. So, but soon I'm going to do another video on it, and I'll be sure to record that part for you. Yeah, so wait for it. I'm going to record it for you. So you dust it with a little flour, and if your dough is that much, like mine, I baked it in 2 batches. The second batch you don't have to do the dusting again. So you can just like pinch your flour, or you can use your tablespoon to scoop. You scoop in 1 tablespoon of dough, you make it into a bowl, then you shape it. Alternatively, you can use a cling film. You wrap, okay, you don't wrap, you spread your cling film on a flat surface, you put your dough on top, and then another piece of cling film on top of the dough, so the dough is in the middle of the cling film. Then you use a rolling pin, you roll it out, then you can use a cookie cutter to get your shapes, or you can just cut it with a knife, or that grater, that grater that has to zigzag on the edges. It has one edge with zigzags. In short, you can use your creativity to get the shapes. Me, I just opted to do to just do a basic shape, because I was doing this at night and I was so tired. I just wanted to go and sleep. Yep. And that's it. And guys, yeah, my daughter came in to help. She loves this. This is the best part. She loves helping me out with when it comes to shaping. All along, she had not known what I was doing, so she just went to get her seat to come help. Yeah, and so guys, please like, thank you for watching up to this point. Please like this video, subscribe, share, and leave me a comment down below, and let's interact. And I'm hoping to do more videos, maybe more cooking videos in the future with you, mostly using a Jiko, because most of us don't bake because of the oven thing, and in the morning they had already taken them. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.